each day to inspire and guide all our counsels and actions, so that we may always walk in the path of justice, love, and charity to one another. Help us with the grace to do only those things that will promote the unity, happiness, and prosperity of Nigeria. Amen. DC. The leader. The leader. The leader.
Honorable representing Lagos State Constituency, I rise to second the motion as moved by the leader of the House.
Distinguished honorable colleagues, the motion has been moved and duly seconded for the approval of the votes and proceedings of Wednesday, 18th October 2023. Those in favor that the House do approve the votes and proceedings, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. There are messages from the governor. The first message is to the right of the House of Assembly Parliament Building Complex, Secretariat Ibadan. Titled Realignment and Supplementary Budget of the Year 2023 Approved Budget. I wish to extend my warmest greetings to the right honorable speaker and by extension to all other members of the House of Assembly in view of the twin policy measures of the removal of subsidy on the premium motor spirit (PMS) and the floating of the exchange rate by the federal government of Nigeria that has affected business activities of ministries, departments and agencies (MDAs) in the state. The Executive Council has considered the need for realignment of the 2023 budget. Arising from the above, I hereby forward the extract, the attached Executive Council extract and reviewed budget document to the Honorable House for deliberation and passage. While waiting for your prompt actions on my request, please accept the assurances of my highest regard always. Signed by the Executive Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Sheyi Makinde. We are embarking on the realignment and supplementary budget of the year 2023 approved budget, and I believe the process will start today with the first reading. The next message from the governor is the right honorable Assembly Parliament Building Complex, Secretariat Ibadan. Title Year 2024-2026 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework (MTEF). I have the pleasure to extend my warmest greetings to the right honorable speaker and by extension to other honorable members of the House of Assembly. I hereby present a memorandum of the year 2024-2026 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework (MTEF) to serve as the basis for the preparation of the year 2024 budget. Subsequent upon the above, I wish to forward the EXCO extract of the memorandum for the honorable members for deliberation and consideration. Please accept the assurances of my highest regard always. Signed by the Governor of Oyo State, Sheyi Makinde. I believe that each member has received the extract from the Executive Council, which is titled Brief on the Year 2024-2026 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework (MTEF). It is up to us to decide whether or not we are going to give legislative concurrence to this MTEF for the 2024-2026 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework. Having gone through the Executive Council's extract, the brief on the year 2024-2026 medium-term expenditure framework (MTEF), as soon as the leader is ready, maybe he can make a comment or see whether or not we have concurrence with the executive on their proposed mid-term expenditure framework. And if not, maybe we can take it up tomorrow at plenary, or we can just take it up today once and for all and give our nod to this framework. Yes.
Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues, I just want to make a submission on the document which has just been passed around. And based on your recommendation, Right Honorable Speaker, that I would have loved to say that we could go home and thoroughly study the document before us. Some of us are just receiving it now, and we will not make any good decision on it probably tomorrow when we have gone through the document of that is the medium-term expenditure framework that has been sent by the executive. So I want to recommend that we push it tomorrow for us to study it overnight and come and debate it on it. Right Honorable Speaker, I so submit, sir.
Since there's no objection to what the Deputy Speaker suggested, then I believe we can go home, study better, get better advice, and then by tomorrow we will decide on whether or not we give concurrence to the framework or not. As for now, that is all for message from the executive, from the governor. Next item. The announcement is on the Committee on Security and Strategy. They will be holding a meeting with relevant stakeholders in Kakosum on Wednesday, 25th October 2023 at 11 a.m. in relation to the gruesome killings of some innocent souls at Iwere on Sunday, 15th October 2023. The following honorable members should please take note and attend punctually. Please, Honorable L.I. Jimo, Vice Chairman, Honorable R.A. Mabaje, Member Honorable A.E. Orajide, Member Honorable O.C. Rahman, Member Honorable A.E. Ogudayo, Member Honorable A. Oluwafokomi. Signed by the Chairman of the Committee, Honorable D. Olalere. That's all for announcements for now.
$182,882,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,805,
DC. First reading.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable members, Oyo State Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2023 is being read the first time. Mr. Speaker, sir.
Distinguished honorable members, the Oyo State Appropriation Bill 2023 has now been read for the first time. Leader.
Mr. Speaker, the Small Republic. Next item of the order of the paper is another first reading of bill. But Oyo State Financial Bill 2023, Finance Bill 2023, OITB/10/02/23. A bill for the law for the finance of supplementary appropriation law 2023 to the tune of 352,282,500,000 naira from the consolidated revenue of Oyo State of Nigeria in the year ending 34th day of December 2023.
DC.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable members, Oyo State Supplementary Finance Bill 2023 is being read for the first time. Mr. Speaker, sir.
Distinguished honorable members, the Oyo State Finance Bill 2023 has now been read for the first time. Next item. DCC. Present. The chairman of the committee that considered the bill, now the chairman, House Committee on Energy, you have to give a full report, but well, with the permission of the House, you would be able to give the report while sitting. So you can give a report now. But maybe you can just introduce yourself and then. Check your mic if it's working now.
Mr. Speaker. Prince Olajuwon Joanade, representing the people of Afajiri local government, House of Representatives. Privileged to respect to this morning. Thank you, Mr. Secretary, for the protection and access to this while I appreciate it. We report on Committee on Energy on Oyo State Energy Regulatory Commission Bill 2022 1.0 pursuant to the resolution of the House of Thursday, 2023, that the Committee on Energy in the 9th Assembly scrutinized the Oyo State Energy Regulatory Commission Bill 2023 and reported to the House. The legislative process on the bill was not concluded by the committee in the 9th Assembly, and pursuant to Order 12/94 of the Standing Rules of the House, the Committee on Energy continued the consideration of the Oyo State Energy Regulatory Commission Bill 2023, Section 1.3. The committee received submissions from officials of the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources and other relevant stakeholders. Section 2, General Comments. All typographical and grammatical errors are eliminated and corrected. 2. Law should be bill wherever it appears in the bill. 3. Convert all notes to side notes. 4. Replace chairperson with chairman whenever it appears in the bill. 2.0 Recommendation. After clause by clause observation, vis-à-vis the submission of the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources, the committee recommends for the approval of the House as follows. Long title. Amendments proposed as 1. Replace energy with electricity. 2. Insert 4 before order. And 3. Replace 2022 with 2023. Clause 1. Amendment proposed as 1. Replace energy with electricity. And 2. Replace 2022 with 2023. Clause 2. Amendments proposed as 1. 1. After the interpretation of accurate, insert agency includes the Oyo State Rural Education Board or any such board or agency as may be determined by the Commissioner. 2. Replace the interpretation of area of the state as follows: means of geographical footprint of Oyo State. 3. In the interpretation of captive generation, insert and distributed to, after consumed by. 4. After the interpretation of captive generation, insert climate change, means a change of climate temperature directly or indirectly to human activity or natural climate, variability that alters the global atmosphere. 5. In interpretation of commission, replace energy with electricity and insert section 3 after and under. 6. After interpretation of commission, insert connected community means community connected to the distribution network of a distribution licensee. 7. In interpretation of generating company, replace successor company with entity. 8. In the interpretation of generation license, replace 32 with 35 of this bill. After the interpretation of generation license, insert governor's means of governor of Oyo State of Nigeria. Before the interpretation of the power producer, insert House of Assembly means House of Assembly of Oyo State. Before the interpretation of independent power producer, insert independent electricity distribution network or IEDN means a distribution network not directly connected to a transmission system operated by the system operator for the specific purpose of this bill, the time IEDM shall include minimum rates. Before the interpretation of independent power producer inside independent electricity distribution network operator or IEDMO means an IEDM operator licensed by the Commission. Before the interpretation of independent power producer inside integrated energy resource plan or IERP means the Oyo State electricity IERP referred to in this bill. In the interpretation of lifetime tariff, line 3, inside the determined and determined after May. In interpretation of local authority, replace municipal council, town council, rural district, with and include the local council development area. After the interpretation of market power, insert minimum rate means any electricity supply system with its own power in the interpretation of the tariff, line 1 insert to order to after pursuant. After the interpretation of state, insert state electricity market means the policy, legal, regulatory, and commercial framework established under this bill that enables entities licensed by the Commission to contract for electricity to be delivered to consumers residents in the state. In the interpretation of trading, last line after sold, insert as such term will be further clarified by the Commission. In the interpretation of trade license, replace 36 with 38 of this bill. In the interpretation of transmission license, replace 33 with 35 of this bill. After the interpretation of transmission system, insert tripartite contract means the contract between an interconnected mini-grid operator, distribution license, and connected community, which shall be agreed between the parties and approved by the Commission. After the interpretation of undertaking, insert on served area means an area with a distribution license network without an existing distribution system, otherwise called off grid. Clause 3. Amendment proposals 1. In the subclause 1. Delete in the state a commission to be known as and replace energy with electricity. 2. In the subclause 3, delete Oyo State. Clause 4. Amend proposals 1. In subsection clause 1, insert to after object. 2. Delete 2 in paragraphs A to M. In paragraph D, delete who are not connected on national grid system. 4. In paragraph 1 and 2, delete to end before order. 5. In paragraph K, delete 1 and replace with 1 after generate. In 5. 6. In subclause 2, delete subject to provision provided under and replace with in the portions of the objects referred to in. 7. Delete paragraph H and remember accordingly. Clause 5. Amendment proposals in line 4, delete the law and replace with section 4 of this bill. Clause 6. Amendment proposals 1. In subclause 1, replace will with shall. In 2. In subclause 1, line 3, after will, replace will with shall. 3. In subclause 2, line 1, replace above with of this section, and in line 2, replace all after experience and. 4. Insert a new subclause 3 words. No person with interest, directly or indirectly, in an entity licensed by the Commission shall be eligible for appointment as chairman or commissioner. And 5. Remember former clause subclause 3 and subclause 4. Clause 7. Amendment proposed 1. In the head note, replace tenants with tenor. 2. In the subclause 1a, add and delete the full stop sign after yes and replace with and. 3. In subclause 2, replace expiry with expiration. 4. In subclause 3, replace determine from time to time with determine in relation to the chairman or commissioners generally after May. 5. In subclause 4, delete of the commission before commissioners and insert 4 years after time in 2. In subclause 5 of the commission before shall insert the expiration after of and 7. Subclause 4, insert as the initial appointment after time. Clause 8. Amendment proposed 1. In subclause 1, delete of the commission. 2. In subclause 1, line 2, insert B before generation. 3. Insert new file to subclause 1D readers at any point in time being removed from the office of trust on account of misconduct. 4. Insert any paragraph E to subclause 1 to readers as attained the age of 70 years. And 5. Remember former subclause 1, 2, and 3 as 3, 4, and 5. Clause 9. Amendment proposed 1. In the head note, delete of the commission. 2. Inside the chairman or before the commissioner. And 3. In subclause D, inside the bill after 10. Subclause 10. Amendment proposed 1. In the head note, delete O, the commission. 2. In subclause 1, add he after if. 3. Delete subclause A and write does has been informed to have conducted himself in a manner that renders him unsuitable to continue his duties, including a contravention of section 15 of this law. Or 4. In subclause B, replace fixed with assigned. 5. In subclause C, and replace carrying with carrying. And subclause 6 in subclause 2, insert has been issued by the governor and is after request. Clause 11. Amendment proposed line 2 after pending delete the nomination of A and replace with the appointment of A and after governor insert according to the provision of this law. Clause 12. Amendment proposed 1. In subclause 1, insert but no less than 5 times in the calendar year after expedient. 2. In subclause 4, line 1, insert members after 3, and line 4, insert or the person presiding before shall. Clause 13. The clause 13 stands part of the bill. Clause 14. Amendment proposed 1. Subclause 1, delete of the commission. 2. In subclause C, delete such persons and replace with his before relative. 3. In subclause 2, add influence after of. In subclause 3, insert as amended after 1999. And 5. In subclause 4, line 1, insert the chairman or the commissioner before commissioner, and in line 2, delete such persons and replace with his. Clause 15. That clause shall stand part of the bill. Clause 16. That clause shall stand part of the bill. Clause 17. That clause shall stand part of the bill. Clause 18. That clause shall stand part of the bill. Clause 19. Amendment proposed in the headline add or in the High Court of Oyo State after experts. Clause 20. That clause shall stand part of the bill. Clause 21. The clause 21 stands part of the bill.
Clause 22, amendment proposed. Insert subclause 4, thus 2% of all funds and revenue of the Commission shall be remitted to the Rural Electrification Board. Clause 23, the clause 23 stand part of the bill. Clause 24, the clause 24 stand part of the bill. Clause 25 amendment proposed. 1. Delete Oyo State Audit Law 21, and 2. In subclause 5, replace 2 national newspapers with an official gazette of the state before within 21 Q2. Clause 26 amendment proposed. Subclause 2. Before imprisonment, delete a fine of not exceeding amount of 30% of such person in nation or 2, and insert or a fine exceeding 30% of such person annual illumination after a month in the last line. Clause 27, that clause stand pass of the bill. Clause 28, amendment proposed does 1. Subclause 1, line 2. Before experience, insert cognate and replace member of the civil service in line 2 and replace with civil servant, and in line 3 delete board and replace with commission. 2. In subclause 2, after better, replace exercise and performance. 3. In subclause 4, delete based on recommendation of the relevant authority. 5. 4. In subclause 5b, line 3, insert to the employees of the Commission with after applicable, and delete 1 to the employees of the Commission after necessary. 2. Which after applicable. 5. In subclause 6, line 1, replace 4 with 5 after the word subsection. 6. In subclause 8, line 1, replace 3 with 7 after the word subsection. Clause 29. Amendment proposed in line 3. Insert of any right after exercise. Clause 30. Amendment proposed 1. Delete subclauses A to E, replace with the following: A. Electricity generation excluding captive generation, or B. Electricity transmission, or C. Electricity supply, or D. System operation, or E. Electricity distribution, or F. Integrated utility, or G. Trading electricity of more, or H. Embedded electricity generation, or I. Individual installation, or J. Captive power generations, or K. Other categories of electricity services from time to time established by the Commission under this bill. Insert new subclauses 3 and 4 and remember subclause 3. The Commission may by regulations provide procedures for the licensing matters, including the application, grants, geographical scope, renewal, amendment, transfer, assignment, cessation, supervision, cancellation, withdrawal, or refusal, and other special terms relating to utilities that may apply to the license issued under this bill. 4. The Commission shall make the regulations required in subsection 3 in such manner as to impose minimal costs on applicants and licensees in terms of time, compliance, reporting requirements, and ease the entry into commercial operations of all licenses. Clause 31. The former clause 31 becomes 32 and standard part of the bill. Clause 32. The former clause 32 becomes clause 33 and amendment. Amendment proposed in subclause 1, line 1, replace fixed with prescribed. Clause 3. The former clause 32, clause 34, and amendment proposed as 1. In subclause 2, line 1, replace fixed with prescribed. 2. Inside new subclauses 3 and 4 as follows. Clause 33. The former clause 33 becomes clause 34, and amendment proposed as 1. In subclause 2 in line 1, replace fixed with prescribed. 2. Inside subclause 3 and 4 does. 3. Notwithstanding subsection 2 of this section, the transmission licensee licensed by the NERC or the successor in title shall continue to operate and manage their existing transmission lines and transmission substations in the state or relating to the state, provided that such transmission license shall not be involved in any other licensed activity within the state without a valid license issued by the Commission. 4. The state may also collaborate with the transmission licenses licensed by the NERC to invest in increase the capacity of such transmission licenses, transmission lines, transmission substations, or other related infrastructure within the state, including the relevant control rooms, provided that such investment by the state shall be owned, operated, and managed by the transmission service provider and/or system operator licensed by the Commission. Clause 34. The former Clause 34 becomes Clause 35. An amendment proposed thus. 1. In sub-clause 1, line 1, replace fixed with prescribed. 2. In sub-clause 2, line 1, replace according to with in. 3. Insert sub-clause 3 does, notwithstanding subsection 2 of this section, the system operator or a successor in title of the transmission licensing licensed by NERC shall continue to perform its functions relating to the transmission lines and transmission substations or other related infrastructures owned by the transmission license in the state or relating to the state, provided that such system operator shall not be involved in any other license activity within the state without a valid license issued by the Commission. 35. That former Clause 35 becomes Clause 36, an amendment proposed thus. 1. In subsection 1, replace fixed with prescribed. And 2. In subsection 3, line 5, delete according to and replace within. Clause 36 from former Clause 36 becomes Clause 37, and amendment proposed thus. 1. In sub-clause 1, line 2, delete authority and replace with power. 2. In sub-clause 3, line 2, delete according to and replace within in. 3. Insert sub-clauses 4 and 5. 4. In addition to subsection 1 of this section, a trading license holder may be authorized to provide one or more of the following services as may be specified in the license. 1. Enter into appropriate agreements with a distribution license for wheeling electricity to it. B. Purchase electricity or ancillary services for the supplying of electricity to it. C. Connect electricity consumers for the purpose of receiving supply of electricity. D. Supply, install, maintain, and read meters for the purpose of billing and collection of revenue. E. Provide customer care services in regard to billing, payment, collection, metering, and force repair. Or F. Undertake such other activities to provide such other services as may be prescribed by the license. 5. A trading license shall have regard to the nature of the authorized activities as specified in the license. A. Engage in the trading of electricity and or auxiliary services on a non-discriminatory basis in accordance with this bill, the terms and conditions of its license and applicable rules and regulations. B. Publicly make available its rate, charges and other terms and other conditions as applicable to its services. C. Provide for quality service to electricity consumers and ensure that all its transactions are transparent. D. Ensure timely and effective billing, collection and dissemination of payments. E. Supply electricity to electricity consumers on a non-discriminatory basis in accordance with this bill, the terms and conditions of its license and applicable rules. F. Publicly make available its rates, charges and other terms and conditions as applicable to its services. G. Coordinate the delivery of services with other licenses and market participants as the circumstances may require. And H. Develop, operate, maintain a reliable, efficient, safe, economical, and environmentally responsible business in accordance with the applicable law, rules, conduct, codes, and standards, etc., as may be issued or approved by the Commission. Clause 37. The former clause 37 becomes clause 38 and amendment proposed thus. In subclause 2, replace 35 with 36 and 38 with 39 of this bill. And in line 6, delete but not limited to. Clause 38. The former clause 38 becomes clause 39 and amendment proposed thus. 1. In subclause 2, line 4, delete national circulation newspaper and replace with the official gazette of the government. 2. In subclause 4A, line 2, delete without. And clause 39. The former clause 39 becomes clause 40 and an amendment proposed to subclause 1, line 4, thus delete 42 and replace with 44. Clause 40. The former clause 40 becomes clause 41 and an amendment proposed thus. 1. In subsection 1 insert pursuant in section 39(10). Clause 41. Clause 42. An amendment proposed to subclause 1B line 2 replace 37 subsection 7 with 38. Clause 42. The former clause 42 becomes 44 and stands part of the bill. Clause 43. The former clause 43 becomes 45. Amendment proposed subclause 1 replace 42 and 44. Clause 44. That former clause 44 becomes 49 and stand part of the bill. Clause 45. The former clause 45 becomes 50 and amendment proposed thus. 1. In subclauses 1 and 3 after transmission, insert integrated utility operation and subclause 10 after license.
This was
Clause 43. Former clause 43 becomes 45 and amendment proposed in subclause 1 replace 42 and 44. Insertion of new clause 43. Supply licenses. 1. The Commission may grant a license authorizing the President to construct, own, operate, and maintain facilities and equipment for the distribution of electricity at the voltage levels below 33 kilovolts, and for the purpose of the installation, maintenance, and utilization of metering, billing, revenue collection, and customer care systems in such manner as may be specified in the terms and conditions of its license. 2. Subject to such terms and conditions as Commission may prescribe in the license and compliance with the provision of this bill or any regulation made hereunder, a supply license holder may be authorized to provide 1 or more of the following services as may be specified in the license: engage in the purchase, sale and or trade of electricity or ancillary services. 2A. Enter into appropriate agreements with a distribution license for wheeling electricity to it. B. Purchase electricity under or purchase electricity and or ancillary services for supply electricity consumers. C. Supply electricity to electricity consumers. D. Connect electricity consumers for the purpose of receiving supply of electricity. E. Supply, install, maintain or read meter for the purpose of billing and collection of revenue. F. Provide customer care services in regard to billing, payment, collection, metering, and fault repair. Or G. Undertake such other activities or provide such other services as may be prescribed in the license. 3. A supply license shall have in regard to the nature of the authorized activities as specified in the license. A. Engage in trading of electricity and or auxiliary services on a non-discriminatory basis in accordance with this bill. the terms and conditions of its license and applicable rules and regulations. B. Publicly make available its rates, charges, and other terms and conditions as applicable to its services. C. Provide quality services to electricity consumers and ensure that all transactions are transparent. D. Ensure timely and effective billing, collection, and dissemination of payments. E. Supply electricity to electricity consumers on a non-discriminatory basis in accordance with this bill, the terms and conditions of its license and applicable rules. F. Coordinate the delivery of services with other licenses and market participants as the circumstances may require. G. Develop, operate, and maintain a reliable, efficient, safe, economical, and environmentally responsible business in accordance with the applicable rules, codes, standards, etc., as may be issued or approved by the Commission. And H. As a market participant, comply fully with the instructions, directions of Oyo State ISO. Okay. Clause 45. Clause 45. The former clause 45 shall become 50, and amendment proposed thus. 1. In subclauses 1 and 3, after transmission, insert integrated utility operation and subclause 10 after licensing. Clause 46. The former clause 46 becomes 51 and stand part of the bill. Clause 47. The former clause 47 becomes 52 and stand part of the bill. Clause 48. The former clause 48 becomes 53 and amendment proposed thus. In subclause 1, insert paragraph C to F as follows. C. The safe, reliable, and efficient operation of all licensed facilities. D. In collaboration with the system operator, if one is licensed, the scheduling and dispatch of generation capacity, the scheduling and coordination of generation outages, the procurement of auxiliary services to enable stability and state electricity market. Procurement of auxiliary service enables stability of the state electricity market. E. The promotion of energy efficiency and demand-side management practices by consumers. F. Sharing of common facilities such as billing, payment, vending, and other customer care systems, right-of-way, tower, switch yards, substations, and the like. 2. Renumber paragraph C as G. Clause 49. The former clause 49 becomes 55 and stand part of the bill. Clause 50. The former clause 50 becomes 56 and amendment proposed thus. Subclause 2. Replace board with commissioner. Clause 51. The former clause 51 becomes 57 and amendment proposed thus. 1. After subclause 2, insert a new subclause 3, 4, and 5 and renumber accordingly. 1. If any person or entity who undertakes any electrical construction or installation without first obtaining a right-of-way permit from the state government commits an offense and is liable to bear the cost of removing such construction or installation, in addition to a fine not less than 5 million naira or to imprisonment of 18 months or to both such fine and imprisonment. Any person who A. Taps, makes or cause to be made any connection without overhead, underground or underwater lines or cables or service wires or service facilities of licensee, franchise or permit holder or supplier as the case may be. B. Tampers or bypass a meter, install or uses tampered meter, current reversing transformer loop, connection or any other device or method which interferes with accurate or proper registration, calibration of metering or electricity current, or otherwise results in a manner whereby electricity is stolen or wasted. C. Damage or destroy an electricity meter, apparatus, equipment, or wire, or cause or allows any of them to be so damaged or destroyed as to interfere with the proper of accurate metering of the state, uses electricity unauthorized or through a tampered meter,
Or D, uses electricity for the purpose other than for which the usage of electricity was authorized, so as to consume or use electricity, commit an offense as is liable on conviction to a fine as provided under this section, or be imprisoned for a time of at least 3 years or both, provided that in a case where the load consumed or used or attempted consumption or use one does not exceed 10 kilowatts, the fine imposed on first conviction shall not be less than 3 times the financial gain on account of such theft of electricity, and in the event of second or subsequent commission of fine imposed shall not be less than 6 times the financial gain of the account of such theft of electricity. Or 2, exceed 10 kilowatts. The fine imposed first conviction shall not be less than 3 the time financial gain on account of such theft of electricity, and in the event of second or subsequent conviction, the penalty shall be for a fine of at least 6 times the financial gain on account of such theft of electricity, and imprisoned for a term of not less than 6 months, and a maximum of up to 3 years. Any person A willfully damages any electricity installation, appliances or meter in the state, or unlawfully taps off, divert or takes electricity from them, or interferes with them by any means whatsoever, for any purpose whatsoever, not sanctioned by the commission or the relevant state license, or B, alters or causes to be altered, or permits to be altered any connection in the state without the consent of the commission, the relevant state license, or so, contrary to the regulation made under this bill, commits an offense and is liable on conviction to a fine of not less than 5 million naira, or to 2 in subclause 2 line 1 insert without license before construct, and in line 5 excuse me. Hello. This is wrong. This is wrong. B. Where's C? Okay, B. 2. In subclause 2 line 1 starts without license before construct, and in line 5 deletes without license. 3. In subclause 5 line 2 delete or to a fine not exceeding 500,000 or after conviction, and in line 3 starts to fine not exceeding 500,000 after the word 3 years, or 4. In subclause 6 and 7 replace authority with power, and insertion of new clause 31. Former clause 31 as follows: the electricity market. 1. The establishment of the electricity market. 2. The commission shall publish, after consulting with the state executive council, the State Integrated Energy Resources Plan. In this bill refers to as IERP. 3. The IERP shall be a document including an identification of stakeholder classes relevant to the electricity sector in the state. The electricity resources available within the state in terms of renewable and non-renewable fuel sources, current generation assets, generation opportunities, current transmission, distribution and supply assets located within the state, and the right of way available to meet the identified current and future electricity demand of residents of the state. 4. The IERP shall be set over such a time horizon, not less than 10 years into the future, as the commission may determine in consultation with stakeholders that, among other things, demonstrate. Given under insertion of new clause 46. Integrated utility license, subject to such terms and conditions as the Commission may stipulate in the license, and integrated utility license shall authorize an applicant to construct, own, operate, and maintain connected services for the integrated generation, distribution, and supply of electricity to consumers located entirely within the state or specific part thereof, in such a manner as may be specified in the terms and conditions of the license. But such a license shall not be issued with transmission or system operation rights of any kind, provided the integrated utility license shall not, under any circumstance, deploy junction facilities in excess of 25 megawatts as installed capacity per license. Insertion of new clause 47. Embedded electricity generation license, subject to such terms and conditions as the Commission may stipulate in the license, and embedded electricity generation license shall authorize an applicant to construct, own, operate, and maintain connected facilities for the embedded generation of electricity to customers located entirely within the state or a specific part thereof, in such a manner as may be specified in the terms and conditions of its license. 2. The embedded generator and distribution license shall enter various agreements such as being not limited to power purchase agreement, connection agreement, interface agreement, use of network agreement, and ancillary service agreement. 3. A distribution license and embedded generator may, in their power purchase agreement, determine the charges and any relevant security for such charges that shall be paid by the distribution license to the embedded generator for such capacity and energy that is made available to the distribution license. 4. All distribution licenses shall be responsible for distribution planning. A. Forecasting future demand on the distribution system. B. Analyzing the impact of the connection of new facilities such as generation units, load, distribution lines, and substations. C. Planning the expansion of the distribution system to ensure its adequacy to meet forecast demand and the connection of new facilities. D. Identifying and correcting problems on quality of supply, power quality, and system losses in distribution systems. E. Distribution planning and system studies. 5. Distribution license shall ensure that the embedded generator is appropriately informed with report to the maximum capacity of the networks, most suitable location to ensure reliability and minimal loss factor, and other critical factors such as load balance. Mini-grid permits. A mini-grid may be any of the following: 1. Isolated mini-grid. B. Interconnected mini-grid. 2. The Commission may, on request of a mini-grid developer, grant a mini-grid permit to construct, own, operate, and or maintain an isolated mini-grid in a designated unreserved area. 3. The Commission may request of a mini-grid developer approve the tripartite contract as agreed with the respective connected community and distribution license to construct, operate, and or maintain an interconnected mini-grid in an unreserved area within a geographic location. 4. A mini-grid developer applying for a mini-grid permit shall submit to the Commission an accurate description of proposed description and generation system, including geographical depiction. 5. For an isolated mini-grid, the Commission may grant a permit mentioned upon the fulfillment of the following conditions, amongst others. A. An application has been received by the Commission for the intended area. B. confirmation that based on distribution license, expansion plans approved by the commission, the mini-grid activities will not interfere with the expansion plans into the designated unreserved area. C. Written consent of the distribution license of the intended area where the proposed operational area of the mini-grid developer will be. D. The intended geographical location is an unreserved area which has not been assigned to an IEDNO or any other mini-grid developer. E. Submission of the executed agreement between the community and the mini-grid developer for approval by the commission. F. All necessary land for construction and installation of all assets has been acquired or leased, and all other necessary permits have been granted to the mini-grid developer, etc. 6. For an interconnected mini-grid, the connected community, the mini-grid developer, and the distribution license have to sign a tripartite contract which becomes binding for all parties upon approval by the commission. The commission may approve the tripartite contract mentioned upon the fulfillment of the following conditions. A. An application has been received by the commission for the intended area. B. The proposed retail tariff is calculated using the methodology agreed by the mini-grid developer, the distribution license, the connected community, and approved by the commission. C. The mini-grid developer, the distribution license, and the connected community have executed a tripartite contract which shall contain at the minimum the information below. 1. The usage rights for the distribution license network infrastructure which shall become an interconnected mini-grid. 2. The construction and ownership rights of additional infrastructure if applicable. The tariff for electricity generated by the mini-grid and fed into the distribution license network if applicable. The tariff for the purchase of electricity from the distribution license network as applicable. And 5. The agreement of the connected community to purchase electricity from the mini-grid for tariffs defined. The section of new clause 54. Captive generation permit. Any person wishing to construct, own, maintain, install, and operate an electricity generating plant for the purpose of captive generation shall first apply and obtain a captive permit issued by the commission on terms and conditions as the commission may fix the permit and in accordance with the regulation. Every permit holder under this section must apply for and receive prior written consent of the commission before supplying surplus power not exceeding 1 megawatt to an off-taker. 3. Every permit holder under this section who intends to supply surplus power exceeding 1 megawatt to an off-taker must apply for generation license. Section 55. Clause 55. Power to make regulation regarding licensing requirements. The commission is authorized and empowered to make regulations necessary for proper implementation and enforcement of the licensing provisions set forth in this bill. 2. Without limiting the generality of the foregoing, the commission is by regulation or guideline prescribed. A. The application process and forms required for obtaining a license. B. The critical qualification and standards to be met by the applicant seeking a license, the fees, charges, and payment procedures associated with license application, renewals, and modification. D. The procedures for inspecting and evaluating applicants to ensure compliance with the licensing requirements, the terms and conditions that shall be included in licenses, including any restrictions or endorsements. The procedures for renewing, transferring, suspending, or revoking license, the requirements for maintaining reports, and documentation by license holders. H. The guidelines and standard for ongoing compliance, monitoring, and enforcement. I. Any other matters that are necessary or expedient to give full effect to the licensing provision of this bill. Clause 56. Contract. 1. Operation by licensing in the state shall be only on the basis of binding and enforceable contract, and a company license under any license category shall enter into such number of contracts as are required for carrying out its licensed business. 2. All contracts shall be in writing and shall be filled with the Commission before they become commercially effective and enforceable. 3. The Commission shall not have the power to alter, amend, or in any way constrain the performance of a contract duly negotiated and concluded in accordance with this bill. All contracts between licenses and shall be subject to this bill and the law of the state. 57. Franchise of distributing and transmission system. The Commission shall, where necessary, approve distribution and transmission franchise as may be sought by a distribution or transmission license. 2. The following distribution franchise models are permissible under the bill: A. Metering, billing, and collection. B. Total management of distribution function in a ring fence area. Total management of distribution feeders including billing and collection. D. Loss reduction and provision of embedded generation. The following distribution franchising models are permissible under this bill. Clause 58. Instruction of Clause 58. Power to make regulation regarding licensing requirements. 1. The Commission is hereby authorized and empowered to make regulations necessary for the proper implementation and enforcement for the licensing provisions set forth in this bill. 2. Without limiting the generality of the foregoing, the Commission by regulation or guidelines prescribe: A. The application process and forms required for obtaining a license. B. The critical qualification and standards to be met by the applicant seeking a license. The fees, charges, payments, procedures associated with license application, renewals and modifications. D. The procedures for inspecting and evaluating applicants to ensure compliance with licensing requirements. The terms and conditions that shall be included in licenses, including any restriction or endorsement. The procedures for renewing, transferring, suspending, or revoking licenses. The requirements for maintaining records, reports, and documentation by license holders. The guidelines and standards for ongoing compliance, monitoring, and enforcement. I. Any other matters that are necessary or expedient to give full effect to the licensing. Instruction of new clause 62. Commissioning and usages to set up full internet services. Before commencing operation, the Commission and each license shall set up a full service internet portal that enables any interested person to obtain and desired download information on A. All commission meetings, decision orders, procurement and employment processes. B. Real-time data on all key performance standards and metrics that the licensee is obliged to meet and report on to the Commission. Insertion of subclause 64. Powers of Insertion of new clause 64. Powers of inspectors. 1. Subject to section 6 of this section, an inspector may at all reasonable times enter the premises of a license or any other person upon which the inspector has reasonable cause to suspect an offence against this bill has been committed. and shall have power to make such examination, inspection, and inquiry, and do such things as may appear necessary for ascertaining either compliance has been made with this bill. 2. All books, records, accounts, and documents required to be kept by the licensee under the terms and conditions of this license, or by virtue of an order or regulation of the Commission, shall be open to inspection at all reasonable times by the inspector. 3. An inspector may inspect at all reasonable times a station or other equipment or apparatus or premises worked or used by or in possession under the control of the license. 4. The powers of entry and inspection conferred by this section shall be exercised in accordance with the consent of the person in charge of the premises concerned, or in accordance with a search warrant issued by the magistrate having jurisdiction over such premises upon an application made to a magistrate by the Commission. 5. An inspector exercising powers conferred by a search warrant issued under subsection 4 may, on behalf of the Commission, seize any equipment, apparatus, book, record, or document which the inspector has reasonable cause to suspect will afford evidence of the commission of an offence, and the Commission may retain it for so long as may be necessary for the purpose of any examination, investigation, trial, or inquiry. 6. An inspector shall demand by any person affected by the exercise of the powers conferred upon him by this section exhibit the certificate issued to him under section 64. 7. The inspector shall retain a logbook of all inspections ordered to be exhibited, which logbook shall show the address or the description of the location of premises inspected, the name of the company of the premises, a summary of the nature of the inspection, and the date and time of inspection, and the name of the person carrying out the inspection. Any person who 65. Installation of clause 65. Framework for mainstream climate change. The Commission shall prepare and forward to the government a framework for mainstreaming of climate change, and also prescribe measures and mechanisms for A. Identifying actions for adoption and mitigation against climate change. B. Identifying strategic areas of the state infrastructure requiring climate change proofing. C. Enhancing energy conservation, efficiency, and use of renewable energy in industrial, commercial transport, domestic and other uses. 66. Installation of section 66. Renewable energy and energy efficiency. 1. The Commission shall support the development and utilization of renewable energy for this purpose. Take the measures stipulated under this section to increase the contribution of renewable energy and the energy mix with the state. A. Stipulate its licensing and fee schedule, simplified licensing and fees regime for issuance of licenses to renewable energy services companies for the provision of electricity to consumers and from renewable energy sources. B. Issue commercial and technical regulations for connectivity to the grid and distribution network for sale of electricity generated from renewable energy sources to distribution, supply, and trading licenses. Eligible customers and consumers. C. Issue technical standards and certification procedures for technical personnel participating in renewable energy projects, taking into cognizance the need to promote local skills and local requirements for renewable energy projects. D. Provision of standards for power purchase agreement or energy service agreement with specific requirements and terms for marketing and trading renewable electricity. E. provide regulations specifying the role of generation licenses, transmission licenses, distribution licenses, integrated utility licenses, and systems operator licenses in the integration of renewable energy generated capacity into the state grid and distribution network. F. Monitor and enforce compliance with renewable purchase obligations and generation purchase obligation as may be prescribed by the Commission. G. Provision of embedded renewable electricity generation regulation, including review of extant standards for hydroelectricity projects, solar PV, wind turbines, and regulation of biomass electricity. Insertion of new clause 67. General provision 1. Notwithstanding any provision to the contrary of this bill is subject to the express provision of item 13 of part 2, schedule 2 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. 2. Any distribution system or generation station being operated within the state shall be licensed by the Commission. Lastly, 3. A company issued a generation license pursuant to this bill may sell to a Nigerian Electricity Delivery Committee (NERC) as a distribution company for use in other states. Mr. Speaker, sir, distinguished colleagues, I beg to report.
The leader, Mr. Speaker and esteemed colleague, permit me to personally appreciate the Chairman, House Committee on Energy, Prince Giovanni, in spite of the volume of the work and in spite of his limited period he has spent in this adult chamber, he put on a wonderful and excellent report. I want to say on behalf of this honorable house a big thank you to Prince Deji. Please keep it up. Having said, Mr. Speaker and esteemed colleague, I want to move that this honorable house do receive the report presented and submitted by Chairman House Committee on Energy for further consideration of this adult chamber. Distinguished colleague, I so submit.
Mr. Speaker, the honorable colleagues, I urge to second the motion as moved by the leader of the House that this House will receive the report on Committee on Energy on Oyo State Strategic Regulatory Commission in 2023 as so second.
Distinguished honorable members, Those in favor that the House will receive the report for further consideration, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it.
Mr. Speaker and esteemed colleague, I rise to further move that this honorable House to consider itself to the Committee of the Whole for further consideration of the report submitted clause by clause. The honorable colleague and to submit.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise to second the motion as moved by the leader of the House.
Distinguished honorable members, those in favor that the House do constitute itself into the Committee of the Whole to consider this report clause by clause, say aye.
Aye.
Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Adebo, Head of the Chairman Committee of the whole House, we shall now be considering this report clause by clause. The Chairman of the committee, you can present this report clause by clause. You can do that while sitting, and your deputy can, or the vice chairman of the committee can also second. Who's seconding? Okay. Whenever you're ready. Long title.
Thank you, Chairman. Distinguished honorable colleagues, we report that we have just completed the constitution of the Western Energy.
Start with introducing your name.
My name, I am Oladeji Opandiri, representing Abuja State Constituency.
So you start from long title.
Long title, amendment proposed.
My name is Honorable Whatever Shigiro, representing the people of our North Constituency as the Japan of the 9th and 10th Assembly. Long title, amendment seconded.
Those in favor that long title to be amended and stand part of the bill, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Clause 1.
Clause 1, amendment proposed.
Clause 1, amendment seconded.
Those in favor that clause 1 be amended and stand part of the bill, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 2, amendment proposed.
Clause 2, amendment seconded.
Those in favor that clause 2 be amended and stand part of the bill, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 3, amendment proposed.
Clause 3, amendment seconded.
Those in favor that clause 3 be amended and stand part of the bill, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 4, amendment proposed.
Clause 4, amendment seconded.
Those in favor that clause 4 be amended and stand part of the bill, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 5, amendment proposed.
Clause 5, amendment seconded.
Those in favor that clause 5 be amended and stand part of the bill, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 6, amendment proposed.
Clause 6, amendment seconded.
The Chief Whip.
Mr. Chairman, my name is Honorable Benga Wikola. I represent Abuja State Constituency. Mr. Chairman, on clause 6, I want to commend the committee for the work done well. But I want to observe, Mr. Chairman, on the appointment of the chairperson and commissioner. In the original bill, Mr. Chairman, subject to subsection 2 and 3 of this section, the commissioners shall have one chairperson who shall be chief executive officer of the commission and 3 full-time commissioners who will be appointed by the governor on the recommendation of the commissioner and subject to confirmation by the House of Assembly. Mr. Chairman, I want to humbly move that these 3 full-time commissioners are powerful appointments on government appointments. And so I want to move that these three full-time commissioners be drawn from each senatorial district, so that they will represent the three senatorial districts. Mr. Chairman, I so move.
The leader.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, thank you for that permission. Mr. Chairman, as submitted by the Chief of the House, I want to toe that line and second the motion as moved by the Chief that the three representatives that will be appointed by the governor to be spread out the three senatorial districts in the interest of justice.
So the insertion of that clause that stipulates that it be selected from the three senatorial zones will be a part of the amendment. Okay, so let's take clause 6 again, considering what the
Clause 6 amendment proposed.
Clause 6 amendment proposed seconded.
Those in favor that clause 6 be amended as well stipulated within this report and also as mentioned by the Chief Whip and seconded by the majority leader say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 7 amendment proposed.
Clause 7 amendment proposed seconded.
Those in favor that clause 7 be amended as stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 8 amendment proposed.
Clause 8 amendment proposed seconded.
Those in favor that clause 8 be amended as stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 9 amendment proposed.
Clause 9 amendment proposed seconded.
Those in favor that clause 9 be amended and stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Let me advise. Now we're on clause 10. Since clause 10, clause 11 and clause 12 are amended, they can take it together.
Okay.
Clause 10, clause 11, clause 12 amendment proposed.
That's clause 10, that's clause 11, and clause 12 be amended and stand part of the bill.
That clause 10, clause 11, clause 12 amendment proposed seconded.
Those in favor that clause 10, clause 11 and clause 12 be amended and stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 13 stand part of the bill.
That clause 13 stand part of the bill seconded.
Those in favor that clause 13 stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 14 amendment proposed.
That clause 14 amendment proposed seconded.
Those in favor that clause 14 be amended and stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 15, 16, 17, and 18 stand part of the bill.
That clause 15, 16, 17, 18 stand part of the bill seconded.
Those in favor that clause 15, that clause 16, that clause 17, and that clause 18 stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 19 amended.
That clause 19 amendment proposed seconded.
Those in favor that clause 19 be amended and stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 20, 21 stand part of the bill.
That clause 20, 21 stand part of the bill seconded.
Those in favor that clause 20 and that clause 21 stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 22 amendment proposed.
Clause 22 amendment proposed seconded.
Those in favor that clause 22 be amended and stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 23, 24 stand part of the bill.
That clause 23, 24 stand part of the bill seconded.
Those in favor that clause 23 and that clause 24 stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 25, 26 amended proposed.
That clause 25 and 26 amendment proposed
Those in
seconded.
favor that clause 25 and that clause 26 be amended and stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 27 stand part of the bill.
27 stand part of the bill seconded.
Those in favor that clause 27 stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 28, 29, 30 amended proposed.
That clause 28, 29, 30 amendment proposed seconded.
Those in favor that clause 28, that clause 29, and that clause 30 be amended and stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 31 inserted.
That clause 31 inserted seconded.
Those in favor that clause 31 be inserted and stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 32, 34, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41 amended proposed.
That clause 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, amendment proposed seconded.
Those in favor, that's clause 32, that's clause 33, that's clause 34, that's clause 35, that's clause 36, that's clause 37, that's clause 38, that's clause 39, that's clause 40, that's clause 41, they are amended and stand part of the bill. Say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 42 stand part of the bill.
That clause 42 stand part of the bill.
Those in favor that clause 42 stand part of the bill. Say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 43 newly inserted. Insertion of new clause 43.
That clause 43 seconded.
Clause 43. It says the former clause 43 becomes clause 45 and amended proposed. Okay, so that's clause 43B.
Amendment.
The clause 43B is inserted as part of the bill. Say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 44 stand part of the bill.
That clause 44 stand part of the bill. Seconded.
Those in favor that clause 44 stand part of the bill. Say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67 new clauses inserted.
That clause 45, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, clause inserted, seconded.
Those in favor that clause 45, that's clause 46, that's clause 47, that's clause 48, that's clause 49, that's clause 50, that's clause 51, that's clause 52, that's clause 53, that's clause 54, that's clause 55, that's clause 66, 56, that's clause 57, that's clause 58, that's clause 59, that's clause 60, that's clause 61, that's clause 62, that's clause 63, that's clause 64, that's clause 65, that's clause 66, and that's clause 67 be inserted as part of the bill. Say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This has brought us to the end of the consideration of this clause. Those in favor that the chairman do report to the House say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Distinguished honorable colleagues, you recall that we have just concluded the consideration of the Oyo State Energy Regulatory Commission Bill 2023 at the Committee of the Whole. I hereby report progress on the bill as a true reflection of what transpired as the Committee of the Whole. The long title was amended. That clause 1, that clause 2, that clause 3, that clause 4, that clause 5, that clause 6, that clause 7, that clause 8, that clause 9, that clause 10, that clause 11, and that clause 12 were amended. Clause 13 stands part of the bill. Clause 14 was amended. That clause 15, that clause 16, that clause 17, that clause 18 all stands part of the bill. Clause 19 was amended. Clause 20 and clause 21 stands part of the bill. Clause 22 was amended. Clause 23 and 24 stands part of the bill. Clause 25 and 26 were amended. Clause 27 stands part of the bill. That clause 28, that clause 29, that clause 30, that clause 31, that clause 30 were amended and stands part of the bill. Clause 31 was inserted. That clause 32, that clause 33, that clause 34, that clause 35, that clause 36, that clause 37. that clause 38, that clause 39, that clause 40, and clause 41 were amended and stands part of the bill. Clause 42 stands part of the bill. Clause 43 was inserted. Clause 44 stands part of the bill. That clause 45, that clause 46, that clause 47, that clause 48, that clause 49, that clause 50, that clause 51, that clause 52, that clause 53, that clause 54, that clause 55, that clause 56, that clause 57, that clause 58, that clause 59, that clause 60, that clause 61, that clause 62, that clause 63, that clause 64, that clause 65, that clause 66 and clause 67 were all inserted and stands part of the bill. This brings me to the end of the report. The leader.
Mr. Chairman, this colleague, I rise to move that the report as presented by the Chairman and Committee of the Whole should be accepted by this honorable House and incorporated be adopted as a working document of this honorable House. Distinguished colleague, I submit.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise to second the motion by the leader of the House.
Your motion was for acceptance. Was for acceptance.
And adoption.
Okay, those in favor that the House do accept and adopt the report as presented by the Chairman Committee of the Whole that consider the Oyo State Energy Regulatory Commission Bill. Say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. It's now a working document.
Mr. Speaker and esteemed colleague, I rise to move that the bill Energy Regulatory Commission Bill 2023 be read for the third time and pass. This is colleague I submit.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise to second the motion moved by the leader of the House as a second.
Those in favor that the Energy Regulatory Commission Bill 2023 be read for the third time and pass, say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Madam DC.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable members, Oyo State Electricity Regulatory Commission Bill 2023 is being read the third time.
Distinguished honorable members, that is the third reading of the Energy Regulatory Commission Bill 2023, which has now been read for the third time and passed.
Esteemed colleague, I rise to move for the adjournment of this sitting till tomorrow, 25 day of October 2023 by 10 a.m. Mr. Speaker, having said that, please permit me to remind the Chairman of the Committee on Appropriation to prepare a brief for this honorable House by tomorrow on the medium-term expenditure framework as sent by the executive. So thank you, Mr. Speaker. I so submit.
Mr. Speaker, the honorable colleagues, I rise to second the motion as moved by the leader of the House that we will adjourn this sitting tomorrow, 25 of October 2023.
Those in favor that the House do adjourn until 25th October, which is the GSMD, 25th October 2023. Those in favor that the House do adjourn until 25th October 2023, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.